That's right.
Introduce yourselves, please. Introduce yourselves. Yeah, start it. Introductions. Yeah.
Chief, I'm lactose intolerant.
From Americans, this mom.
Okay.
What's up, man?
Can we move this along? I have a villain's panel as well.
You guys have
Busy
questions?
man, come on.
Ask those questions.
Alright, we'll do our first question. Simply and strictly asking for it. What was it like doing the team up with reinforcements from the future?
I thought it was cool because we met a really dope new cast that was coming in, taking over the baton, and it's really a cool exchange. Like when you come in as a new ranger, you're really excited, and the ones who were just on the previous season kind of give you like the lowdown of what's going on. And we had a dope cast that came on board, really cool guys and girls, and I had a great time getting to know them, and they're still awesome people. Man.
I said I basically have to agree with Michael there. It was a lot of fun, man. We had a great time, and it was good of them to kind of pass on the knowledge that they had from us not being, we were the rookies at the time.
Yes, I got to wear a cool Hawaiian t-shirt.
Two claps for that yellow leather outfit. Said two claps.
And then I got love interest. That was kind of cool. Jason got back together. Yeah.
You got another question, bro?
Okay, we talked about the team up right now. Now I got a question for all the Rangers here, okay? If you guys could team up with any DC or Marvel superhero, who would it be and why? All of you.
Iron Man, all day, Tony Stark.
Can I choose Yoda? I would like to be Yoda.
I'd like to see Aaron as Black Widow. She would get started to run for her money. I'm just saying, you all agree? Got extra points for that.
You're a bad man, you can choose one too. Not bad.
Oh, I'd like to be me. That's better than nothing else. Now give me a go. Although I think I'd rather be the guy out of Road Warrior.
I don't know, like Flash and
That's what we watched, I
Crush with Cowboys.
I know it's a DC character, but I'm partial to Nightwing, so. Again, not a Marvel character, but again, she's pretty cool. Oh, I did play Kenshi. Oh, that's right. Okay, so been there, done that. Back to Nightwing.
Wolverine. He's packing everywhere.
I saw that movie Lucy a while back, and that girl's kind of hot. I wouldn't mind teaming up with that girl.
Who wouldn't?
Wonder Woman.
Is this who we want to be, or who we want to team up with? Yeah. Wait, I would have changed my answer and where to go that
I
route.
thought you said hook up with.
Here I'm the Flash. I want to change my answer too.
What's the difference in a hookup team up all the same?
So I have a question for Daniel. Obviously, you had that really famous line about your Q-Rex and getting the dragons over for lunch. Why did you decide to do like the
crazy line. I'm reading the line, I'm like, how do I say this out of character? I don't understand. So I just figured I'd have fun with it and do something kind of crazy. And after we did it and I looked at it, I'm like, oh yeah, no way to do it. That's just stupid. I kept it in. And you guys liked it.
Hi guys. My question was, for the Rangers, whenever you guys got the announcement that you guys were in the show, whenever like you got like, oh, you're Blue Ranger, you're Pink Ranger, were you happy with it, or were you like disappointed, like, oh, I wanted to be the Red Ranger, or I wanted to be the Black Ranger?
Can I just say, I remember exactly where I was. I was in a like fast, like convenience store getting ice cream, and I got the call that I got it, and I yelled so loud, everyone in the store turned, and I didn't know what to do, and I just went, I'm gonna be a Pink Ranger. I was so, I'll never forget that moment when I felt so real. I was super happy. And that ice cream was delicious.
I went crazy because I was a Power Ranger fan. I drew like, I have at least 50 drawings of JDF and all the Power Rangers from when I was a kid. Now I have them at home, I can't wait to show JDF because I used to draw X-Men and Power Rangers. So when I found out, I was like freaking out. I called my mom, I was crying, I was like, Mom, I did it, Power Rangers. And I was really excited, so it was just really, I mean, Power Rangers is awesome. Don't get the families.
I was pissed. I went through 4 auditions to play Rancid, good God. No, I wanted to be the Pink Ranger. Didn't you notice from the whole series I was trying to get into the Pink Ranger and be the Pink Ranger? I mean, come on.
I used to be in the dressing room and try on the outfit all the time too.
Yeah, I know. I auditioned for the 2 previous seasons and didn't get it. So the 3rd time I'm like, okay, I'm gonna drive all the way to Valencia again to do this. And it was 3-4 months and 5 auditions, and I too remember exactly where I was. I was right in the valley, near Ventura and Beverly Glen. And I remember when you called, and I was literally in my car screaming. I was ecstatic. I didn't even quit waiting tables, so I was very excited for that.
Didn't we all audition like 10, 11 times or something like that? Keep going out, back and forth to Valencia? Yeah, I think so. I heard I was going to be an outcast and a loner and all that kind of stuff, and I was like, well, I can do that, so yeah, that's pretty cool. I never really watched the show, I heard of it, so to me it was like, okay, I booked a kids' TV show, but it was my first gig in Hollywood, so I was ecstatic, and I was ready to go, and ended up meeting great people, so to this day we're all still friends.
The place became different, it's bad guy, but you could use, your imagination and creativity. I think it's fantastic, and this role allows me to go places that I haven't done before as an actor, so it was fantastic.
I was pumped, man. I actually auditioned for Lightspeed Rescue, which was 2 years before that, and came close but didn't get it. And so the second go around, got it, and I was jumping up and down with my mom, and we were pumped. And that was actually, I don't know if you guys remember from yesterday, but that was when my car broke down, my mom's car. So I was so thankful because I was like, I can buy a car and everything. It was amazing.
I don't care what I just want to work. Basically, I don't care what Ranger I was going to be. I would have been a tree stump if you wanted to be. I just wanted to work, and like everyone else, trying to get in and making it to callbacks, but you never really getting in. I probably auditioned for Time Force, Lightspeed, who knows how many seasons I was trying to go out for, but at the end of the day, I got it. I remember where I was. I was at home, and some random girl was at my house, kicked her out. Started yelling. I was yelling like the biggest girl. I was just like on my knees, that was pretty amazing. And who cares about the girl? I don't care less. Oh, come on. 35 second little kids. Get on the
So, are you still going over there?
For me, brother, I was equally excited as everyone else. Then, of course, I made the phone call home, and that's when I realized that I wasn't as cool because I hadn't booked the red part. So, yeah, excited to be on the show.
Yeah, so, oh, there's one more.
No, go ahead.
But mine's a long story, so go ahead.
Okay, but here's mine then. If you guys would have done the part right on the first audition, you wouldn't have had the back part.
That's why we all hate Scott.
He's a good one, everybody knows, but originally, like, we had another swap. We already had another Black Ranger. And for some reason, it didn't work out. So they hired Jack, and that was the best, decision they could have made for the show. We were invited when they got off the first week of training. So they got rid of him, and we got him, and it was great to have him on the show. So it was great.
That was very nice of Ricardo, but now you guys put that on second choice.
So I auditioned for the show back in '95 for Adam, and then Johnny Bosch got the part. And then they gave me the live show Black Ranger role, and then they had me audition for, I think, Blue, and they said I was too intense next to Red, so I couldn't get the job. And they brought me back to audition for Red, decided they wanted to go with, they wanted to sort of expand the ethnic range and go with a white guy. Anyway, long story short, finally Koichi pushed me through for a Water Ranger, and I got the job. By the time I got the job, for me it was like, really? You sure? You sure? You sure you want me to come in there? Scott did. And that was why I took the job.
So yeah, like them, please selfies, sorry, because you're awesome.
But first, let me take a selfie.
We think it's awesome that you're here to hear about our experience, so we're excited. Selfies.
So watch the way these guys take their selfies while the rest of us, that's what it was like to work on set. You're ready to work, and two or three of them are off doing their own thing, and you're left in the scene alone half the time.
Or Jason would be rubbing your buttocks during the middle of the scene when you're trying to be serious. That was like half the scene.
Terrence or Tola, get up here. Yes!
Yes!
Terrence was an amazing stuntman for many seasons, including Time Wars, Wild Wars. He was Crash.
Stunt guy,
Dave, Tina.
So he actually wore the Frax costume. Then he did the voice of Frax in the end, so they should sit like together. Need you guys awkward.
That's what it was like on set with Dan Southwood.
You guys used to work my best friend 14 years later. Like legit.
Here, this mic doesn't work.
So you were supposed to be at the Time Force panel, Dan, but you weren't, so now I get to enlighten you. Have you heard of fan fiction?
I think Dan believe there are some underage children in the audience. So I have fan fiction.
So have you heard of the slash stories?
What stories?
Between you
Just
and
like 50 Shades of Grey, Dangerous and Virgin.
No, it's between you and Jason Vaughn.
That belongs at what is it? What is that? Hentai. That belongs at hentai. And then I will give you all of our deepest secrets. I will divulge them to you in the appropriate setting.
Jason can be a fork sometimes.
Jason can be a force.
Because I poke everything.
Okay, next question.
Say it again.
One of my most precious memories, and I'm sure you guys can attest, we had Make-A-Wish come to set often. And that was when Power Rangers was when I started volunteering, and since then I've been volunteering ever since because it made such an impact on me. So the Make-A-Wish kids were always, it was magical and heartbreaking and so life affirming, and it was an incredible experience.
It really was. So, actually I have another experience. You guys know Robert De Niro? Yeah. Well, who was that guy? Raging Bull, what? His two kids were huge fans of Blue Ranger on Time Force, so they actually came to visit me in a limo on the set.
Blue Ranger.
I was hoping Robert De Niro was going to come, but it came wearing blue, and I got pictures with them. They're probably grown up now, but they were probably about 6 or 7 years old, and the caretaker was there with them. We took a bunch of pictures, and that was really cool for me because I'm a huge Robert De Niro fan too. And
Somewhere in Robert De Niro's house is a picture of Michael Capone on the wall.
yes. Hopefully not the bad.
I actually had a good one. The executive producer turned up one day with his daughter and his son. The little girl was about 6, and I think the boy was about 4.
Executive producer.
And he wanted to introduce them to me, so he came in, I was in full makeup, and the little girl came over and gave me this big cuddle and a kiss, and her brother went epileptic. He would not come near me for life or death. And I thought, I have a great impact on women.
Well done, well done.
Yeah, you know what, Mike, I think I saw that, of course, when we had kids come to set, but I think when you thought about how vast the audience is, I think Power Morphicon, the first one I came to a couple years, or 4 years ago, we talked about conventions, but you got to go to this thing, I'm thinking, well, why would anyone want to meet me? I was on the show so long ago. But we came here, and the fans were just so amazing that was kind of eye-opening to me to see how big the show continued to be and how it got bigger years after. And that's when I really realized how much it really affects people going forward.
I did it for the new
I think I speak for all of us, when the office called us upstairs and then they presented us with a box about this big. It was an action figure with our faces on it. You kind of pretty much figure out it's a big deal.
Except Bandai made ours with big breasts. And our voices were like little girls. It was like,
I didn't know what to expect, but then when my friends who have kids, they started asking for autographs, and then I started getting letters from all over the world. I thought, wow, it's pretty amazing. And, the shows, everybody knows it. It was great.
Can I have a request? Do you guys want to hear Ilya sing? He does the best Elvis. He lives in Elvis.
Blue suede shoes. I didn't do anything, but I lay my blue suede shoes. And I will destroy you!
No, we're not listening.
Oh, okay. Yes, hi. First of all, Time Force is the best Power Rangers.
wait, say that again, I hear you.
Power Rangers Time Force is the best Power Rangers ever, in my opinion.
Wait, say that again, I hear you. We love you all.
You do realize that Wild Force is here also, right?
And by association, Wild Force gets the second best Ranger season.
Am I going to have to keep you two apart?
It's like the Bloods and the Crips all over again.
My special request was if you two
Not that interrupting you, hold on. Hang on.
You just said we're second best, man. Why am I going to go to the game? That's what you really want. You want time for us more, right? Yeah, man. That's
We'll take our resorts and leave. That's fine. And you don't like that.
That's okay, you got the love right here. Bring, direct your question to me, come on. Me and you. Start with you were the best ever, and we'll go from there. Not after I tell you the story about Jason's mom.
Tupac versus Biggie.
Okay, you know what? Go on, go on.
What do you want to do? Guys, yeah, let's try it with after men. So like, 'cause like now we have to get up and sit back down. We'll do it after men. That works out.
You guys are awesome. Thank you. Just so you guys know, in the future, I'm going to be a Power Ranger. Okay?
That's right.
Hi everybody, good to see you all again. My question's for Jason and Rick. Who did you like playing more? The bad guy or the good guy? No way! No, wasn't Alex.
I don't know if he was bad, I think he was more misunderstood. I'll throw it up. I like playing Wes a lot more. Wes is a lot closer to who I really am, of course. So for me, if you ask what was more fun to play, I do like playing bad guys. I don't get to do it a lot. Not sure why. But Wes was a lot more fun.
This guy right here. No, I like playing Decker more than Cole, just because I always felt like, you know, oh look what's up. That's like over the top acting that they always wanted you to do for Power Rangers, so you could emulate the Japanese footage and all that. So I felt like with Decker, there's not much, footage available, so I was able to, really do what I want. I wanted to go dark, and I actually am a pretty dark kind of guy in real life, so yeah, I think Decker suits my character, who I really am. I like waking up in the morning at 5 and just being grouchy, and I don't have to smile. I don't have to be nice to people, I can just be a dick and get paid for it. Dark and vacuous. Yeah, it was fun. It was good times.
And if I could just say one more thing, Erin, I think you were the hardest working actress post Power Rangers. I've seen you in Sleepy Hollow and House. You were fantastic. Thank you so much.
What's up, y'all? My question is directed to my favorite villain of all time. If Rancic somehow made it to our world, would anybody have a chance?
No. Just kidding. Someone came up to me yesterday and asked me if Rancic would ever be the same wearing a suit.
Hey, it was me. It was me.
Oh, it was you. I think Rancic would have been the same sitting on the toilet. He would have been yelling at something. He just... I like Rancic because he had a personality and he also had a sense of humor. And if you remember, a lot of the things that Erin and I did, and a lot of the things I did with Nadira, were really close to the line at times. So I enjoyed it. I thought he was a great character, and I loved being the Villainous. And you know, as everybody said, it's close to who they are, so what the hell, I guess I'm an ass.
Hi everybody, how you doing?
Hey, how are you?
I see a lot of pretty faces here, except Arden.
sorry. And that's why on set, I was just like, now I'm on the coolest show ever. Sorry. Did you guys see weird signs? Hello? Hello? Like, one of the best films ever. Sorry, I laughed my ass off in that movie. It was so good. Sorry, you're just here. Fine.
Game of Thrones and Game of Thrones.
Sons of Anarchy. I'm a big Walking Dead fan.
Dude, I love Daryl so much.
I have two films which you probably never heard of. Old Boy and Dragon Tattoo, sorry. And if it has to be a television show, it would have to be Game of Thrones.
I'm a sports guy, so The Natural was my favorite movie. You know what? I like Modern Family.
The Sopranos and the Heat.
Breaking Bad.
Because the films is Last Time in Paris and Taxi Drivers, and show House of Cards.
Coming to America. You know what's Coming to America? TV show like Orange is the New Black.
The Matrix Part 1. That movie could come out today and it's still not ready for this world. That's how amazing that motherfucking movie is. Wow. The other two, man. But as far as my show, Tosh.0, I just love it.
Favorite movie, we would have to, it's a toss-up between Braveheart and Gladiator. And TV shows, man, Amazing Race, Dateline, and Another 48 Hours.
Yeah, I didn't say my favorite movie, but it was Braveheart too. That's why we got so much in common.
Orphan Black is a great TV show right now, and Princess Bride. I just think it's kind of cool that the two Fraxes are the bookends on this panel. I think that's kind of cool. And for me too, I've got so many favorite movies, I can't really even listen to TV shows, but I just like to say, I'm so fortunate, I've gotten to work on almost everything that's been mentioned up here today, doing voices of some kind on just about every one of these shows, which is kind of cool.
Almost famous. I've seen it. I don't watch movies over and over. I've seen the movie like 18 times.
This is for all Power Rangers villains and heroes. Who do you, would you like to go in a fight with the alien and predator?
Would I like to go on I'm sorry, bike ride with alien and predator?
Like this.
Would I like to go get into a fist fight with alien and predator?
Well, they don't really.
That's the question.
It would be no fight because I'd kick both their asses.
We were talking about here, Aliens versus Predator.
Versus Power.
And that little head coming out of the mouth, it freaks me out now. It's just straight up now. Yeah, I'm saying. There you go.
I would like to have some sort of like scotch with Sigourney Weaver's character. I would love to.
A little early for that.
What was your embarrassing moment on set while filming Power Rangers? Embarrassing moment.
I know Jason Bond's most embarrassing moment.
I know what embarrassing.
So sometimes they put us in these between the two groups. And I'm in there, and Jason's on the other side. And I hear him, just doing stuff, and then next thing you know, I hear this knock on the door. So the ADs, sometimes they can in a rush to get us a set, and then open the door. So I hear this, oh my God! And I hear you go, oh my God!
Quickly finish the
Jason, you okay over there? And he wants these trailers they put us in. There's no partition between the toilet and the rest of it. So Jason was sort of the king needed his court, and he was making his proclamations. And apparently the AD caught sight of the scepter.
Wait, does everybody understand what just went on there so we're all clear what was happening? There's a lot of innuendos that can make it clear that I was not doing one thing, I was doing another. Let's go to the bathroom, the guy walked in, that's all.
I dropped my mic in the toilet. I pulled my pants down really fast. I'm like, you have to pee, hurry up. And those were very expensive. Pulled my pants down in the toilet, and everyone on set knew that my mic went in the toilet. Very embarrassing.
You're right. It's very, I don't know if it's the case anymore, but I think it was during when we were shooting the Black Knight episode. And there was a shot of the guys, I think it was just Aaron running down an alley. And she slipped and fell. And so they're checking her out, and she's like, oh, you're leaking here. And she had a scratch on her head. She's like, oh, I'm leaking.
I told this in the VIP dinner last night. So I had that leather jacket on, the green leather jacket. I had taken a real spill, and it had gone up. Do you guys see the right here on my elbow? There's still gravel on my elbow from this. So with my jacket gone up, I had caught my weight and gone back down. So they're like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah. And then I pulled my jacket down. It was just like blood. And then I didn't faint. I don't have that much of my own blood. They had to call the ambulance, everything. Okay.
It seems that everybody had an embarrassing moment in the toilet. I had one. You see, the first time I went to the toilet wearing my costume, we discovered that me, the costume, and the toilet were all different sizes. And it took 3 of the groups a half hour to dismantle the toilet to get me out. So I wasn't allowed to go to the toilet a while after that. Oh yeah.
You want toilet stories?
We're wild boys, we don't use toilets.
No, Dan gave me my story.
Okay, so we're out in the desert shooting, and if you remember Merrick's outfit, it was all black leather pants, black leather coat, so it was kind of hot. And you all remember Chris Allen, second guy?
Well, we do, but yes, Chris Howard.
Anyway, slides me a cigarette, no, by the way, don't smoke, but anyway, so I decided to take a couple of puffs, and that wasn't a good idea because I fell to the ground. And they shut down production the rest of the afternoon, and I just felt like the biggest jerk after that. And I was really embarrassed. So, yeah, that was my story.
I got a letter from like an 8-year-old. They said, I'm 8 years old, I'm really into the blue Power Ranger. Even drew like a blue Power Ranger on the letter, and the writing was so legit. It talked about how, how amazing a job I'm doing, and how he comes home and watches it, and it helps him get through the day because of crazy stuff that's going on in his life. Looking on the letter, I was like, okay, down, I'm asking all the PAs, there's no return address on this letter. How am I going to get it to this kid? You know, he really wants me to send him a letter. I got to send him a letter. Come to find out it was Kathy, one of the PAs. She ended up writing a fake letter and made me feel like a big a-hole.
My most embarrassing moment was having to sit down with Jonathan in school because I was bringing extras into my trailer during lunch. Yeah, and I would forget sometimes to turn the mic off. That's my story.
They were supposed to turn our mics off.
Panicking.
They heard all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff.
And I think my my most embarrassing moment was I think when all of these guys wanted to be, you know, bring me into the actual group and make me a part of them, and they put icy hot inside my spandex.
Go ahead, buddy, go ahead.
Actually, I'll get back to you.
Just kidding.
Forgetting something because you're tired or it's been 12 or 13 years, you kind of feel like you shouldn't.
Well, I can say this. I used to do the appearances, right? Before I actually worked in the show, I worked as a stunt man, and I'd have to get dressed up in the costume. We go out and do the appearances. Some of them are actually working right now. You see them, they go out there and they take the pictures. They're representatives from Van Dyne or Toby. And actually, I know a few of them. I've worked with them before. So what happens is you go out, you do a set, you come back, you rest. Sometimes when you're resting and you're sleeping, blood likes to flow into certain areas. And then it's time to go out and you gotta go. And so I'm in the back going, how do I make this go away? You can't. How did this happen? And so why don't I go, maybe they won't notice. Just pretend. So I stand up, put my helmet on, manager comes in, whoa, Banana Man, what's going on? You're not going anywhere until we do something about that. That's the difference.
We're down to our last question.
That was fun.
I
took it really yet. Oh, hang on, let me try.
I think I can safely say we all would have loved to have continued on the temp course and seen, you know, Wes and Jen put that together and seen, you know, what happens with
I think the least rancid we see is better.
I think it would have been really cool to rebuild Frax and for him to then convert Rancid into his puppet.
On several wax,
Never gonna happen to you. I don't know, you know what? I think that much in all as I loved the show and I love working with everybody on the show, I think it was one of the funnest things I've ever done in my career. That's not saying much. But I think at the end, everything had gone full circle. There was really nowhere you could go from there. It was getting to be a little bit redundant. But I think we finished it the way we should have finished it. I think everybody in the show would agree that we did something that was unique for that series. And that's what we're proud of.
You guys count 3, 2, 1, and we'll hit our we'll all hit our votes at the same time. Is that how you guys want to do it? Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we'll all hit the votes at the same time. So you guys
Oh my gosh, I don't know this. This is an even exchange. We get one of you, one of us.
Banana antics.
Hold on, all right, put it louder. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
All right, so we love friendship.
Everyone sing Morphicon on 3. 1, 2, 3. Now everyone say, everyone say, time for time boys. Everyone say, wildflowers.
Give me live access on 1, 2, 3.
Time. Wait, hold on. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. No, you guys go. 3, 2, 1. What? Time to the top. To the top.
They are